You're not losing the ball because you're slow. You're losing it because you're blind and nobody has told you what you're actually missing. You think the problem is your first touch, maybe your passing, maybe your confidence, so you train those things every single day. But in games, you still feel rushed. You still panic when the ball comes to you. You still make the wrong choice under pressure. That's not a skill problem, that's a vision problem, and it's costing you more than you realize. Here's the truth most players never hear. The difference between an average player and an elite one isn't physical, it's what happens before the ball even arrives. There's a moment most players waste every single time. It's the 2 seconds before you receive the ball. In those 2 seconds, elite players already know everything. They know where the pressure is coming from. They know their best option. They know exactly what their first touch needs to do. You're spending those 2 seconds watching the ball come to you. That's the mistake. And it makes you permanently one step behind. This isn't about talent. It's called scanning. And it's a habit, not a gift. The players you think are just naturally quick. They learned this. But here's what nobody tells you about scanning. It's not about looking around randomly. There's a specific way your brain processes what you see. Research on elite footballers shows they scan more often. But more importantly, they scan at the right moment. Right before they receive, not after, not during. Most players scan 0 to 2 times before receiving. Elite players scan 5 to 10 times. That number isn't random, it's the difference between reacting and deciding. And there's something even deeper going on here. Your brain can only hold so much information at once. If you're watching the ball, your brain has no room left for the pitch. Picture this, Champions League. Midfielder receives a pass. 3 defenders closing in from his blind side. He plays a first-time through ball. Goal. It looked like magic. It wasn't. He scanned twice in the 3 seconds before that ball reached him. He already knew where every defender was, before the ball arrived. Now picture your academy trial. Ball comes to you. You trap it. You look up. 2 defenders are already on you. You panic. You lose it. The coach didn't see a nervous player. He saw a player who wasn't ready. Readiness isn't physical. It's visual. Now picture your Sunday league game. Your teammate is making a run. You don't see it. You play it safe. You go backwards. The moment is gone. Your teammate knew the run was on before you did. Not because they're smarter, because they looked earlier. That's the only difference. Here's how you actually fix this. Not with drills, with mental shifts. 5 of them, each one builds on the last. Mental shift 1, scan before the ball reaches you, not after. What to do. Every time you expect the ball, look away from it. Check your left shoulder, check your right, then receive. Why it works. Your brain builds a picture of the pitch. When the ball arrives, you're deciding, not discovering. You already know. You just execute. Common mistake, scanning once and thinking that's enough. 1 glance gives you 1 data point. The pitch changes every second. Scan again. Expected result, your first touch starts going in a useful direction. Not just a safe direction, a dangerous one. Coaches notice players whose touches create problems for the other team. Mental shift 2, know you're out before the pressure comes. What to do. As the ball travels to you, pick your option, not 2 options. 1, commit before you touch it, then adjust only if something forces you to. Why it works. Decision time is the enemy under pressure. The longer you hold the ball deciding, the smaller your options get. Pre-deciding keeps you 1 step ahead of the press. Common mistake. Waiting to touch it before deciding. That's playing catch-up. The defenders are already there. Your touch should start the action, not pause it. Expected result? You stop holding the ball for too long. Your teammates trust your decision-making. Trust is what gets you selected. Mental shift 3. Make your body shape tell a lie. What to do. Open your body before you receive. Face one direction, play the other. Your body angle is information. Use it to mislead. Why it works? Defenders read your shoulders. If your shoulders say right and you play left, they're wrong. One body shape can beat a press without a single touch of skill. Common mistake, receiving square, chest facing the ball. That body shape tells the defender exactly where you're going. You've given away your next move before you've made it. Expected result. You create space without dribbling. You have more time with the ball. More time means better decisions. Better decisions mean trust. Mental shift. 4. Use the information you scanned. Don't ignore it. What to do? After scanning, act on what you saw. If you saw a run, play it. If you saw pressure, face away from it. Scanning with no follow-through is just nervous head movement. Why it works: most players scan and then do whatever feels safe. That breaks the entire system. The scan is only valuable if you use it. Common mistake: scanning and still playing backwards. You saw the forward run, you felt scared. You ignored it. That's not caution, that's wasted information. Expected result: you start making the right call under pressure. Not every time, but more often, then much more often. Your brain learns to trust what your eyes find. Mental shift 5. Practice scanning in your daily life. What to do: walking into a room, scan it before you enter. Crossing a road, check both ways twice, not once. Eating with people, know where everyone is without staring. Why it works. Scanning is a habit. Habits formed through repetition. You can't train your eyes on the pitch for 90 minutes, but you can train them all day, everywhere. Common mistake: thinking football skills only develop on a football pitch. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a training ground and a cafe. Pattern recognition is pattern recognition. Expected result: your scanning becomes automatic on the pitch. You stop thinking about it. It just happens. That's when you start looking elite, because you start playing elite. Here's something most coaches will never tell you, and some coaches won't even agree with this. Scanning doesn't just help you see more, it changes how fast you think. When your brain already has a picture of the pitch, it doesn't start from zero, it updates. There's a difference. Starting from zero takes time. Updating takes almost nothing. Elite players don't think faster than you. Their brain has less new information to process each time because they already collected most of it before the ball arrived. This is why some players look calm under pressure. They're not calmer, they're more prepared. And preparation is a choice you can make right now. So here's the counterintuitive part. Looking away from the ball makes you better at receiving it, not worse. Every instinct you have says, watch the ball. Your youth coach probably said, watch the ball. But watching the ball while it travels to you is wasted time. The ball doesn't need your eyes right now, the pitch does. Use that travel time to collect information. By the time the ball arrives, your mind should already be somewhere else. Drop your opinion in the comments. I want to know if you agree with this. The biggest lesson: what you do before the ball arrives decides everything after it. The biggest mistake: watching the ball travel instead of reading what's around you. The biggest mental shift: you don't need more skill, you need more information. And that starts before you touch anything. Elite football isn't played with your feet, it's played with your eyes, and the best ones are always 2 seconds ahead of the game.